This is Senator Noble E. Francis Jr., President of the 35th Legislature of the Virgin Islands. We now commemorate the life and legacy of Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen on her birthday, December 6, with the passage of Bill number 35-0416, now Act 8950.
Greetings to the people of the U.S. Virgin Islands. My name is Giovanni James, Senator in the 35th Legislature of the Virgin Islands, and I'm here today to talk about Act number 8950 to honor the late Alicia Chucky Hansen, Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen, who served 11 terms as the longest serving senator in the District of St. Croix, U.S. Virgin Islands. I know her a bit differently from most individuals. My late grandmother, Louisa Martin Solis, who moved from St. Kitts to the island of St. Croix, lived in Hamburg, Estate Hamburg to be exact. And Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen and my grandmother were great friends. And my grandmother would always call WGOD to speak about all the good things that Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen did for her. But it's more than what she did for my grandmother. It's more what she did for the people of the U.S. Virgin Islands. Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen was the voice of the people. And as you know, even though she was no longer in the legislature of the Virgin Islands, she continued to advocate on behalf of the people of the Virgin Islands on her weekly talk show. Keeping in touch on WSTX 970 AM. And as you know, Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen advocated many times and did great things for our veterans through the American Legion. She served as an auxiliary unit, president of both Auxiliary Unit 85 and Unit 102. December 6th will be a great day. It is a great day. Moving forward, I'm asking you guys to mark your calendar and to make sure we keep the legacy alive for Senator Alicia Chucky Hansen. May her soul rest in peace.
Alicia Chucky Hansen can only be described as a dynamo. Her leadership and determination were only surpassed by her popularity. By the time she entered the political arena, she carved a space for herself as a community leader and a voice for our veterans and seniors. Chucky was always unapologetic about being herself throughout her 11 terms in the legislature. She prided herself on knowing the pulse of the community and was never afraid to speak her mind. Yet, the criticism never swayed her from her tenacious and successful efforts to shift the status quo and serve the community that she loved. Today, on Alicia Chucky Hansen Day, we remember Chucky for her longevity in the territory's political arena and for her role in shaping the legislative landscape as we recognize it today. It was my privilege to serve alongside her in the 32nd Legislature, where she showed time and time again that her commitment to the community extended beyond politics, party, and personality. Rest in heavenly peace.
Greetings, Mr. President, my colleagues, support staff, our well-deserving people that serve this government. I'd like to first thank you for serving our government and serving our government well. The legislature needs to address it and take that burden off of these people. So I intend you give me a breakdown. First, get authorization from your clients. I think, Mr. President, when these people talking to us, they have to understand that some of us are listening. You know what I'm saying? We came here prepared. We just write up nothing and just draw numbers from the sky. We came here prepared. I'm telling you. Let me tell you something. There was a time where people didn't even know about ADA. So let them know that there was a time that no one knew about the federal requirement of ADA. You remember that time? Okay, I brought ADA here. There was no respect for people with disability in this territory. We have come a long way, but we're still a long way to go. I want to say that there were, in fact, 2 hurricanes that just passed. And this is why this bill is so important. Because these people with disability and the elderly were once again forgotten. They were forgotten. They depended on electricity for their medication and for their food. That we needed to make sure we address getting to these elderly people, people with disability prior to it hitting. on past experience, and they allow it to happen again. To happen again. I and my daughter, my team, fed these elderly people on St. Croix without the governments setting in and kicking in. And I will be your next Lieutenant Governor of the Virgin Islands, because it is well past overdue that we strengthen and continue to maintain. It is sports, music, and the arts that is going to save our young people of this territory. We keep cutting down on all these various music programs in our schools, in our public schools, and now we're seeing these major crimes taking place in our community. We need it as a foundation.
This is your Senator and friend, Alicia Chucky Hansen,